So, a lot has been made today about what happened at the Trump press conference, where he got into it with a bunch of journalists, but none more prominently than with Jim Acosta of CNN. And you've all probably seen the clips, and as you know by now, Jim Acosta's sort of access has been revoked. His press pass has been revoked. And, a lot of people are talking about this, and, not surprisingly, Trump is sort of getting the brunt of the blame here, or the blame period. And honestly, an elected official should be a little bit more controlled in that respect. But I wanted to, what caught my eye was just the way that this went down. So just the beginning of the exchange with Acosta.
Challenge you on one of the statements that you made in the tail end of the campaign in midterms. That
here we go.
That, well, if you don't mind, Mr. President, that this caravan wasn't.
So, Jim Acosta, the way he starts his question, I just wanted to challenge you on one of the statements that you made at the tail end of the campaign, to which Trump responds, oh, here we go, and then all hell breaks loose. So, the way that Jim Acosta starts that question, right away, it's a combative start to an exchange. So when you start that in a conversation that way, imagine coming to somebody that you're speaking to, in a work setting, not with your buddies at the bar, but in a work setting, coming up to somebody and say, I just wanted to challenge you on something. It's like, hey Bob, I wanted to challenge you on the way that the latest thing you did on this project team that we're working together on. Now, I understand the nature of the media and the role of the media isn't to work with Donald Trump, it's to hold him to account, it's to hold politicians to account, but words matter and context matters, and so it doesn't help when you set things up in that way. Now, some people will say, and it's true, that Donald Trump sets these kind of things up. He sets the tone up for a lot of this kind of rhetoric and exchange, but someone has to be the bigger person. The media cannot succumb to this. It will not help get us all out of where we've come to, unless does this maybe all benefit the media? Check this out. After today and everything that went down, how many people are tuning in? CNN has already released a segment with Jim Acosta's take on everything that's happened. And I'm sure a ton of people are tuning in tonight. The story made headlines across networks. Everyone gets richer. People tune in, you get the clicks, you get the eyeballs. So the media, as much as it's going to cry foul in this and the kind of abuse that it takes from Donald Trump, and it does, don't kid yourselves. They're making a ton of money, and this is a great reality show that we're all enjoying. So if we really want to get past this, and if we really are better than this, and if we're really better than the antics of Donald Trump, which let's call this half air quotes, because he certainly does that, but everyone's playing into it, and you know what? Willingly, we're all watching it, we're all talking about it. Hell, I'm talking about it, but I think it shows a bigger issue. If we really care, then there are ways to make things better. It's just like our interpersonal relationships with anybody, like I said, professionally especially. There are ways out of this, and let's face it, the media doesn't want to get out of it. The media doesn't want to take the higher ground. It's too good for ratings. So let's all enjoy.